Alright guys, we are back and we're doing Jinzo once again. We're doing it because we got a new skill that Konami released with lifetime missions, which is usually something they do to prop up a deck they want to be meta. So you would assume that's what they were doing here, but this skill just isn't good enough. They're trying to force the wrong aspect of Jinzo onto us, being the 6xCs and stopping face-up traps and nonsense like that. So it's really not as good. Even with a skill generally geared towards it, it's not as good. Trap search is better. The support's better on its own, playing a regular Jinzo way. Anyway, send one monster on the field that originally belonged to your opponent or that has Jinzo in its text. So we have tons of monsters like that. You get to play one Fiend Mega Cyber from outside of your deck. Believe it or not, this card used to be a crazy meta tech back when Duel Links was just vanilla beat sticks. This card was super OP. I have a couple copies of it. I was really tempted to play it, but it's just not good enough. If your opponent does not control any trap cards, you get to put Cyber Raider to their spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. He doesn't really do anything. It's just they do this so you have a face-up trap to use the Jinzo XC's monsters effect, because you tribute a monster, then you can destroy a face-up card on the field. It's really dumb. It's really convoluted. Why does this card suck? Because it's not Jinzo. It's Jinzo layered. He doesn't have trap cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. So he's just a really bad Jinzo with a really bad form of removal. It's embarrassing. They pretty much want you to use his skill to steal their monster and then use the skill to get rid of their monster so you get it back in the end phase. It's just not viable. You take away Jinzo's greatest strength and you really add very little. But we do have other ways to steal monsters. We have econs, we have brain control, easy ways to take a monster and use our skill. Usually you're going to be using the skill on Psychic Bounder, who is a search. He counts. All of these monsters count except, obviously, Unknown Synchron. Unknown Synchron helps us get to our regular Jinzo. He opens up cool synchro pools. He works really well with this deck. You can use him for econ takes. It's really, mini combos are on point, but you just need more Energy Shock. Play a lot of Energy Shock. Ignore this monster. It's not good, Konami. You messed up the skill focusing on this monster because it's not good. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, though. I love Jinzo. This skill is not worth it. This monster is not worth it. So play Jinzo's other ways, guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing Yami Yugi. We're going second. No sleever map for our boy over there. 22 cards. We got a Brain Control. We got a Bounder. We got Jinzo Ejector. We got normal Jinzo. We're facing Buster Blader. So, Buster Blader. He's going to bring out a Buster Blader for us. We're going to Brain Control the Buster Blader. Thank you. Then we could use our Supernatural Tactics. Buster Blader's gone. Now we get a permanent Mega Fiend Cyber. But wait, we're going to tribute that Mega Fiend Cyber to bring out our Jinzo. That's going to allow us to clog up our boy's back row with a face-up monster, as you can see there with the Cyber Raider. And we don't hit him for Destiny Draw. Now his trap is useless. He sets a monster. We're going to normal summon our Bounder. Bounder's going to search Energy Shock. And there you have a lethal amount of damage as soon as we shock that monster. And then we just swing with our monsters for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going second. Looks like 30 cards to me. 28 cards. He's using my Slave and Matt, so pretty crazy. MAI, that is. We got 3 Psychic Mega Cybers. So, that's a lot. We also have an Unknown Synchron. We're facing a super meta deck, so let's see what we can do. He's going with Slash Harpy Lady. She's also a Cyber. He's going with Harpy Oracle. Set. Oh no, it's not a set. He's going Feather's Rest, so he'll get some more +1s so he can set some back row. Great start for a 28 card Harpy deck, honestly. But it's okay. We're gonna Brain Control. I should not have Brain Controlled first. I kind of had a feeling he was going to use that effect. We could have Unknown Synchron first, then stole the monster, and then he could have returned my Unknown Synchron. We're going to do it this way. He's going to return our his Harpy Oracle, but it's no big deal. Now we can special summon this boy, we can special summon this boy, and that's going to be a Black Rose White. Or is it? He uses some sort of Phantom Knight card that that didn't do anything. What does that do? Yeah, it just messes with attack. So all he could do is follow up with a Harpist though, so we live to fight another turn. We really already have an out to that monster just with the Mega Cyber. Then we bring out the Bounder to search our Law of the Cosmos. We get taken off a little more. He actually sets a trap, so that means we get Jinzo, and this duel is pretty much all but done. It's great that that card is just hit yes and mess up, because people love hitting yes. So if they're not going to read that card, they're just going to set a trap and think that's pretty cool. But here comes Jinzo. Already a lethal amount of damage on the board as they scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Little Yug. We're going first. No extra deck for our boy over there. We got Law of the Cosmos and Bounder in hand. So we're going to play Bounder, search an Energy Shock, Law of the Cosmos. He sets a trap, so we get to bring out our Jinzo. It's crazy how many people dive headfirst into this card, and you just need Trap Search, guys. The Supernatural Tactics, it doesn't cut it. Trap Search is a better skill. We should have got a skill that was like Trap Search, that was even better. Something that instead of bringing out a Mega Cyber, we could just bring out a Jinzo or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna Energy Shock that boy's Watts. 3 back row that he can't use a single one. We get to special summon our Psychic Mega Cyber. Still normal summon, that wasn't a normal summon. And we have 2 Jinzos and a Mega Cyber. Winning like Esperoba. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Crowler. We're going second. No sleever map for our boy. Just taking the KC Cup pretty serious. He's finally 20 cards. We got a Bounder, 2 Bounders, 2 Jinzos. What more can we ask for? We can ask for Law of Cosmos. Our boy sets a trap, I do believe. He does set a network trap hole. It's not even that good a trap. And then here comes Jinzo. I do believe this boy just scoops immediately, I think is what we're about to come up on. So people don't read that card, guys. People don't read that card, Law of Cosmos. They just set their trap, and then here comes Jinzo. It's only first turn, so obviously we can't swing for lethal or anything like that. But after he normal summons, he just decides to scoop. It will show us in a moment. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Anna and Anna Kaboom. Pretty sure it loses duel, so I'm gonna show you guys why this skill is terrible, why this monster is terrible, while we lose this duel really quick. So it was a duel I had control over too. So we have Unknown Synchron, we have our Bounder, we're facing a Light Sworn. He milled 2 traps, so you usually don't think of traps with Light Sworn, but he milled 2 traps. He's got another Light Sworn, mills some more, he's got some Blue Eyes in there, he sets another trap, so I don't know what this guy is doing with his Light Sworn. It's probably just an added element to Blue Eyes. We start with Law of Cosmos, he sets another trap. So if I was using Trap Search, I'd be able to wipe a bunch of traps from his back row right now. We're not using Trap Search, we're using Supernatural Tactics. Not as good a skill, not as good a Jinzo deck. You're gonna see why. So we're bringing out our Jinzo, all those trap cards are stopped. We bring out our Bounder, that's going to be a search. We search our Energy Shock, that means goodbye Blue Eyes. We now dominate the field, so let's try some Supernatural Tactics. We block his spell or trap zone. Here comes Jinzo layered. We can dodge that Ultimate Providence, but he just has a Karma Cut. Throws away a Kite Roid. Super pointless. If he had Jinzo's effect, yeah, this is a sick monster. Doesn't have Jinzo's effect. Super dumb. We eventually lose. Michael would have gave us a little trouble next turn, but we would have been able to destroy that monster. It's all nonsense. Shouldn't have done the Xyz. Shouldn't have used the skill. Should have just had Trap Search. Should have just ran Jinzo. More Energy Shocks. So Yeah, you missed, Konami. You messed up the Jinzo skill. That's pathetic. That you're willing to give us a Jinzo skill with new Jinzo support, and you mess it up. You don't even make Gandora more meta than Jinzo. Pretty embarrassing. So pretty disappointed. Jinzo's not quite there yet. Still, it's super annoying, Konami. Better than it's ever been, honestly. It's never really been its own full archetype. But would have been great to have an OP skill like many of the other archetypes that need help and get stilted. But we work with what we got. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.